Okay, so last time on RPG, you guys had made your way to the
Which?
little to the whatchamacallit, the little hideout for the criminal organization that you guys were hunting down. And you were just kind of trying to sort of ingratiate yourselves with the gang members, which this is important later, so I might as well. This will be important for the session, so I might as well run through them again. Is Beryl, which is the man with a cannon arm. EXE, the hacker guy from before. Cinderella, the fire wielder that you guys fought in the past. And the tattoo guy, which I don't think actually ever introduced himself, so you don't know his name yet.
And of course, we were introduced to the big bad himself.
You were introduced to the big bad himself.
Who I don't think he's introduced himself, unless he did, and I completely forgot.
Actually, I was thinking about that when I was writing. I was thinking about that when I was writing this session. I was thinking if he ever introduced himself, but he really didn't. You guys kind of just like jumped right into waxing philosophical with each other.
Just some monologues.
But your meeting was cut short by the Dynamo City Police apparently starting some sort of like raid on the hideout.
And don't forget what Armor X did, Dingle. He dramatically threw off the upper part of his costume and revealed like he had a huge like back tattoo of like a cobra dragon.
That is true. You did do that, and if I remember correctly, Larry also had a freeze frame moment of
throwing off the wig.
He jumped at someone. I don't remember who.
I don't think he jumped at the.
I think I jumped at the fucking boss, dude.
You did? Okay.
I don't know. I don't remember. I want to go back.
Either way,
Yeah, I think you were going for the boss.
I can see I can see Larry going for the boss.
I'm a lobster.
Let's get this music started.
Let's get this music started. A quick roll through. Okay. We do have a lot of new things in there. I've gotta say, I'm surprised that no one tried to slip in like a meme song expecting me not to check.
What kind of meme song would it be? Like Megalovania or something?
Wario and Luigi sound for 10 minutes?
Who the hell knows with this group? It could have just been fucking static noise.
Could have been Wario and Luigi sounds for 10 minutes.
It could have been fucking...
Stop! This is the worst! Dingle, pull up the playlist
song, Ender Dragon.
It could have
been like Eye of the Spider.
Oh my
god,
that was like
Spider. Eye of the Spider's good.
Eye of the Spider's the classic.
No, it should have been that kid that tried to rap to like the original Mario theme.
Oh, T-Dub.
Yeah.
T-Dub.
T-Dub.
I got a big tuber.
What the fuck is that even mean?
YouTube returned an unexpected result.
Oh,
we just
got the playlist.
Oh, that link's broken. That link
I guess
takes me nowhere.
Or you?
Oh. Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, that's loud. I gotta turn down grouping.
Somehow it added a backslash at the end. I don't know how that broke the link, but whatever. Okay, so what you guys are looking at right now is the okay, so the boss is on this end of the room. So let's say it's Armor X here. Oh god.
You gotta
quit it,
the
dude. You're ripping my hair off, dude.
All right. So Larry's jumping. The tattooed guy is behind you guys, sort in like relatively because he was the guy who ran into the door and said the raid was happening.
I feel like we both need to be coming at it head on.
All right. So, as this so the boss just kind of like sort of like stands there very kind of like nonchalantly, and he just goes like, "Well, it seems unfortunately we must cut our business for today short. It is no worry though. I expect all of us shall remain in touch." And as he says this, he almost like his body almost seems like it's like fading out. And Larry, you just sort of like pass through like what almost seems like is like an after image of this guy.
Damn, dude, is he around? Is there like is he like crawling it through an escape hatch under the desk that I can see?
I will let you do a wit investigation before combat starts to see if you can like detect him anywhere.
Ooh, this song bangs though.
Okay.
Who added this?
I'm still at 8 health, right?
Yeah, I don't think health is. I think. I hate to do it to you guys before a boss fight, but
It's
I don't
cool.
think there's been any point for health to
No,
reset.
probably not.
I was just asking. I'm just making sure.
Do make sure to. Oh, actually, it looks like everyone has reset.
Put a hero point on it. I agree. And 1 drive.
Yeah, I did it in the way.
Oh shit. Not health though, right?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, not health.
Oh, mine's reset.
Very cool.
Fuck me, dude.
First roll the
to
night.
be fair, you're just looking for a way out.
I just used the hero point though, and drive. So I feel like it was definitely like
Wasted.
an ironic sort of thing.
Oh,
I
definitely.
just fucked myself
I mean,
over.
That's
All
a
right,
given. 'Cause you use the hero point and drive on like every flip you do.
I'm gonna say,
Well, I've only got so
Larry.
much.
Larry, you know, you can't detect that like this guy is really here at all, but
I just try to
that
attack the after.
that
image
is
again.
not going to deter you in the slightest. I'm going to say that your first turn in combat is going to be spent feverishly looking for this guy to no avail.
his
It's
lobster
sad
eyes are just
that I
his-
know that it's to no avail.
his
but
lobster eyes are darting around the room and he's just got sweat rolling down his face.
He's too nervous to do anything.
I will say though, you know it's to no avail. Larry does not. So roleplay on that end when it's your turn is encouraged. Don't let
That's
the
what I
fact
was
that
saying, dude.
don't let
I
the
feel
fact
sad
that
for
you-
myself. Well,
don't
for
let the
Larry.
fact that you know it's not going to for anything deter Larry's his
Determination.
determination.
Listen,
is a great way to put it.
I can roleplay, okay? Do I need
I
to
know.
get back into the character voice?
But can you play the role?
Whoa,
All right. So, I'm gonna say, as this is kind of like shaking out, you see Beryl and Cinderella sort of like come in from like the back of the room, and the two of them are just sort of Beryl kind of like readies his gun arm, and he's just kind of like, I knew something was up with these guys. Even when I saw them outside. What do you guys think? Take care of them right here? The tattoo guy sort of like turns the back and just goes, if those assholes up top can't handle a couple of cops, I say they're worth the sacrifice. We're more than a match for these idiots. And as he says that, he's gonna rush straight forward at the closest guy to him, which I think which looks like it's Croc based on this.
He's got hell of a flip. Jesus Christ.
Of course he does.
He
Hope
is
he jokers.
Jesus Christ.
All right. So Croc, he like vaults himself within like an inch of you, and you notice he puts his hands to his back, and sort of similar to what he did with the knife, like just sort of like pulls like two sort of like short katana swords from his back, and just kind of slashes them from both directions at you for 3 damage incoming.
Ooh.
Dodgeable though?
Oh,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And okay. I'm gonna say Armor X. Give me 1 card, and Croc, you're the 4 initiative, right?
Uh,
I believe he's the second fastest.
I think I've got
Or
5
other than-
initiative. Me and Armor X both have 5
Oh,
initiative.
that's right.
No, but we did
Yeah.
a roll. I always go first.
Yeah, Armor
know.
X was first.
yeah, I'm 4.
Okay, so you give me
Hey.
1 card as well.
Oh yeah, Francis, what's your
Damn it.
workout?
I'm
good
gonna
point.
keep the
Probably
extra.
dodgement.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep the extra dodge that I still have up there.
That's
Of
smart.
2 sessions ago.
Okay, so, initiative flips. This is for Cinderella, this is for Beryl. Okay. So she's faster, so she's faster than Cynical. And he is just barely faster than you, Croc.
Alright.
Alright. So Cinderella just sort of like she stepped back for a moment, and you just sort of like you see her whole body kind of like glow with heat. It looks like she's getting ready to do something next turn.
Oh shit, she's doing solar beam.
Oh shit.
But it is going to be Armor X's turn now.
Bear with me on this description because it's mostly for flavor text, but Armor X is going to quickly make his... Nah, he's not going to do all that crazy shit. He is going to jump over Kaboom, and he's going to do a flying kick towards Cinderella. And as he's doing it, he's going to yell at her. Sorry to give you the cold shoulder earlier, but we need to know where your boss is.
Okay, give me...
He did do a jump, so that might be athletic. Or not athletic, agility.
Yeah, give me agility melee. Give me agility melee, but
Upside
give
down.
me -1 on that flip, because as you jump forward her, you notice that like
Okay, then I won't.
she's heating up her body to such a degree that it's causing like sort of like a heat mirage around her. So you're having a little bit of trouble determining like, you know, it's almost like she's like creating like after images with like
Alright.
just the amount of heat that's coming off.
Also, I realize I'm not healthy, so that is still an extra 1 taken off.
Be not bad.
Not terrible.
Is that enough to hit her, though? I don't know. Sure, yeah, I'll go with... I don't want to use a hero point too early, I only have 2. I'll use 1 drive, just to see what happens. There we go.
Worth it.
Definitely worth it.
All right. The kick does totally connect. You sort of like you kind of like hit her like right center of mass. I will say, take 1 damage on dodgeable as your foot just sort of like is sort of like singed a little bit on the bottom.
Totally worth it. Amrex does this one and says, "Ha! I don't look too much like a toy now, do I?"
I'm trying to remember how much suit are you in right now? You're still
He literally
sort of
has
like
his
in...
jacket off.
Okay. But you're like not even like in your Armor X suit, are you? You're like in your disguise.
No, we changed it back.
Oh, okay.
But you don't have a shirt on.
He threw off his jacket yet. But he has the helmet on, which is the most like, you know, the
That's
first
even
thing
weirder.
Yeah.
Man.
But does he have
still
his
have the
gloves
cowboy
on?
boots at least?
No.
She kind of staggers back from the kick and just sort of like, but then sort of like rights her posture and just goes, "Still upset about that, huh? I'm sorry I hurt your feelings so bad, hun."
Armrex just kind of shakes his head a little. What?
And I'll say it's gonna go to Francis's turn.
Before I do my turn, this guy here, isn't this the tattoo guy, not Barrel, in front of Croc?
Yes.
Then they're switched. Someone put Barrel up there.
Oh.
Okay. And for my turn, I want to superheat my hands, and I'm going to pat the tattooed freak all over to burn all his tattoos off of him.
Tattoo removal surgery for free.
Yeah, pretty much.
Courtesy of your local homeless edgelord.
I think I'm gonna need to make that wit in melee to perform tattoo removal surgery with your bare hands.
Wit and melee.
That's a new one for us, I think.
Yeah.
It might be.
Nice.
And I know I have to have a hero point, don't I?
I mean,
You probably
Yeah,
have
at
one.
least one.
Yeah,
Everyone
you
has at
literally
least one.
have to.
Yeah. Just look in the check in the
literally-
pinned.
You've got
literally
3,
have
dude.
to.
Yeah, you got 3.
And I'm also gonna do 5 drive.
Oh,
Oh.
Let's
yeah.
go.
I mean, if we can get Tattoo Guy out of the picture, that'd be helpful.
wow.
Wow.
You needed it.
I mean, hey,
holy shit.
you've cleaned out your deck a little, though.
Yeah, my next couple.
Hey, at least
are
you
all-
didn't get a Joker, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, no
Well,
kidding.
that's still in play, though.
That is true.
Now your deck's stacked, dude.
stacks. No, that was extremely unlucky.
By the way, this is unrelated. Doc, you have to get back to me because I've been drawing Francis, but
Oh.
I need your help.
Yeah, I've been really busy lately.
Oh.
I've been reading them, and then I just get caught up in stuff. I'll get back to you after RPG today.
Thanks. Because I want to show off the Francis drawing to everyone because I'm actually really proud of it.
Yeah, I'll get back to you after RPG.
Gotcha. You could even make it your new character token.
That's what I was planning on.
Hell
All
yeah.
right. So,
Spoilers.
for 2 successes, I'll let you take 2 of the following out of the picture. The ones you can see on him that you have like a clear shot at are the knife he pulled on you earlier, what looks like a pretty hefty hand cannon, a harpoon, and a pair of spiked knuckles.
The knife and the harpoon.
Okay.
I would have gotten rid of the hand cannon personally, but
Nah, he needs a long range attack.
no, he doesn't. We need to be able to beat him.
I mean, if we just stay close, he'll
Yeah.
never have an opportunity.
Don't
to
be
use
like
it.
Goku and give the fucking Senzu bean to a villain.
Did
So
he do that?
you-
Nah, dude.
Yeah, didn't he hand like a Senzu bean to Frieza or someone?
That's a very
So, yeah.
Goku
Good,
thing.
dude.
That's a very on-brand thing for Goku to do.
God damn it.
Well, think about it. Think about it from a resource perspective. If he heals his enemy back up, then she can beat the shit out of him again, and then he gets stronger.
Damn,
So,
Toriyama's a genius.
really makes you think.
All right. So
he's
Uh,
min-maxing.
you grab so you lunge forward at him, and with your hands superheated, you grab the spot on the arm where you know the knife is, and you grab just sort of like put kind of like your whole arm like really heated up on what looks to be like a very nasty-looking barbed harpoon on like the sort of like down the side of his torso, and with sort of like a singeing noise, he kind of like tenses up and sort of like recoils away from you, and but it's far too late, and it's just sort of like there's just kind of like sort of like sizzling scar tissue where those tattoos were. He'd just be like, "Oh, god damn it! I just got that harpoon!" You've successfully removed 2 nasty-looking things from his arsenal.
Hell yeah.
Like, I was hoping that flip was gonna be like 30 successes, you know, and just.
I know. That's what I was hoping for too. I was like making a list in my head. I was like, all right, I've got to at least have like 5 things for him to remove with this many flips. Okay. Next up is Meryl. Okay. Larry.
Larry.
You have got oh Jesus. So you've got 5 damage incoming. It is dodgeable, and it will be reduced to 4.
It's dodgeable, you said?
Yeah.
I'll be alright then.
So after
Take
dodge
it
and
to the
bulwark,
face.
it's 3 damage incoming. As Beryl just kind of like he sort of like grabs his cannon arm with his other, like you could see like the arms in his muscle like tensing up to like just sort of like hold it steady. As just this like blindingly bright beam of energy just like booms echoing out of his out of the arm, and just sort of like slams right in and just sort of like collides right with you.
Jeez.
You are very thankful that you have a hard outer shell, especially since it's slightly cracked in the spot where it hit you.
Barely noticed it, dude. Where the fuck is the block?
More like barely noticed.
Give me a flip for catchphrase.
Please stop.
Oh no.
Please continue.
God damn it.
What a time.
You know what? You know
Would
what?
you say that catchphrase was explosive?
I'll say. You know what? You were so energized by that. You were so energized by that sweet pun that I'm gonna give you lethal 2 on your next action.
Okay.
Damn.
Let's go.
Hell yeah.
He literally just got 5
Yeah,
successes on a catchphrase. I gotta give him something on his next
Gotta-
flip.
Dude, I mean, that was a sick catchphrase. Jeez Louise.
Really gotta use that.
I didn't notice it though because I was looking for the boss.
Yeah.
But you have lethal 2 on your next one.
It's true.
All right.
But I'll get the shovel it back.
Okay. Croc, your turn now.
Alright, so after the tattoos get burned off, I'm gonna like swing my fist at him with like the force of a punch, but it's got my 2 fingers sticking out and they go into his eyes, which is a move I totally stole from Yakuza.
Oh yeah.
That's just fucked up, dude.
I feel like that's also wit melee.
Let's go.
Yeah.
The
Both
new
me and
favorite
Zedgen-
flip, whip melee.
Both me and Zedgen have Yakuza on the mind this session.
feel like Fist might have had the one during space, but I can't.
It's hard to. I don't entirely.
Oh my lord, that's a good roll.
Oh
It's
wow.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Hell yeah, Croc.
Let's go.
So as the punch is coming towards his face, he kind of squares up. He kind of squares up his jaw like he's like bracing for a punch. So he is caught completely off guard by the two kind of like pointed crocodile fingers just like jabbing into his eyes.
Oh. Also, Dingle, I have to say, your new headset sounds exactly like your old headset.
It's because I'm using my old headset. My new
Oh.
headset is way too small for my big ass head.
That's a
So I have
shame.
to
no.
return it.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Can someone please play the with the Wario and
No. No more Wario.
All right, so he kind of just go. Oh, what the hell is wrong with these guys?
We don't play by the rules.
Which one of you fucking said that?
Oh shit.
So he is very mad, but also
Blinded.
pretty blinded.
Hell yeah. Armrex gives Croc a thumbs up.
Are you guys giving each other props for that? You better not be.
I'm kind of doing that thing where I point two fingers towards my eyes, and then I'll point them towards his eyes, like I'm looking at him.
I signed
he's yelling all-
fuck you in sign language.
And as he's yelling all this, he's literally just facing this empty wall over here.
Yeah. All right. Kaboom! That makes it your turn.
It does.
Kaboom, can you take out the cannon?
Yeah, I got an idea. And he's gonna. I want to run up and use my basic anti-power rifle and then just shove it up Barrel's cannon.
Ooh,
And
he's docking.
fire.
Oh shit!
Not loose.
Seems like a pretty standard Braun firearms to me.
Let's go, boys.
He did just run right past EXE. Is that an attack of opportunity?
Where is EXE?
Yeah, well, EXE
What kind of
EXE
D&D
is
game
not
is
EXE as you'd probably expect is not really the he's
The
not really
muscle.
he's not really the slugfest sort. So he's sort of he's sitting this one out.
Good
Imagine
rolls,
that with a
Al.
crit. Imagine that with a
Oh man, I would have
crit. Still
loved
though,
that.
that's what 6, including lethal.
Oh yeah,
That is
including the-
Oh,
six.
yeah.
That is 6
Shit.
after lethal.
Oh man, Dingle, this better
Jesus.
look cool.
You could still get a crit, right? So, just,
He
pop
does
some more
still
stuff on
he does
there.
still have a
That's
crit
true.
floating around. in
I'll
that.
save that for potential explosives.
Mm-hmm. But 6 is not bad at all.
No, 6 is a very good flip. So, as you'd expect, the sort of like the front of this gun is totally big enough to just like shove the whole front of the rifle in. And then you basically just hammer down on the trigger. And I mean, it's the kick, you have to like hold the gun with like both hands to like prevent the kick from just like launching it out of the gun. But you are able to just like dump a full magazine of this gun just into this guy's arm, which you have no idea how the anatomy works there, but you do know that like after it's done, Barrel doubles over and like he's like gripping his arm and like screaming as if you like blew it off.
Jeez.
Holy shit.
I mean, guns are just explosive-based fire.
Does Barrel only have
That's
one
true.
No, he
cannon
has-
arm?
Yeah, he has other arms.
He's got the one cannon arm, but it's like, as we've seen, it's like basically like a Gauss cannon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and his other arm is just an arm.
His other arm is just a fucking beefy
Arm.
human arm.
Okay.
So glad I added this song to the playlist, by the way.
Pretty
It's
nice.
a banger.
It is.
All right.
Is it my turn now?
It is Larry's in quotes turn. So
You just-
Okay, well, let me.
if you want
let me do my
if you
turn
want to
right- no, let me do
describe
my turn
what you're
real
doing,
quick. Yes, please let me do my turn. Okay, so
absolutely.
first I'm gonna look under the desk. Not there. Nope, he's not there. I'm gonna look in the desk drawer. Nope, he's not there, dude. I'm gonna look inside the bird. Not there, dude. Can't find him anywhere.
Thank you, Carrot Top. All right. So
I
I'm
also
gonna
looked
say,
under my wig. He wasn't there.
Oh man,
damn.
I thought he was totally there.
I'm gonna go tell the boys he's not there.
Hey, he's not here.
He's not here. That's the end of my turn.
Thanks for the update, Larry.
Yeah, boys, I'm thinking he's not here.
I'm thinking he's not back.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm not back.
We just hear the boss say
I'm going to bed.
It resounds through our heads.
All right, so Tattoo currently blinded. Armor-X and Kaboom are near him.
Not that close to him.
Oh,
Well, Armor-X, Kaboom, and well, actually, all four of you are near him.
yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, Armor-X is probably the farthest.
Yep, I'm the furthest. Sorry, guys.
Uh,
I feel like I'm the furthest.
Other
That
than
is true.
Larry.
Larry's
I don't
still
think I'm in his
looking
range.
through
though.
some desks.
Not here.
He singed out the harpoon so he can't reach 10 feet.
so
It's 15 for reach.
I'm gonna say he's like he like slaps the two swords back on his back and tries to reach for something that has a little bit of like you know, just some like area of effect so that he can like try and potentially hit one of you guys. And his arm his hand immediately just grabs the still very raw what used to be the harpoon, and he just kind of like he's just sort of like brings his hand away, just like, oh, for fuck's sake! Yeah, he jokered.
Looks like you're toast, Tattoo Man.
Fucking hell.
Which one of you are fucking talking?
Hearing must not be your strong suit.
All right. I will say that now.
That's a lot of cards.
That is a lot of cards.
That's the way she goes.
So. Cinderella just sort of like.
Did I not knock her out of her charge-up state?
No.
Fuck.
Cinderella just sort of like takes a look at the just sort of like after a moment she just kind of her body just sort of like glows like very, very red with heat for a moment, and then she just sort of like throws her arms forward, and just this like incredible just like blast wave just like hits all of you guys for 2 damage.
Ooh, dodgeable?
Not if you're Kaboom.
Because I still have my dodge.
You know what? Sure, I'll say dodgeable.
I backflip over it.
I won't be that mean. I'm gonna say you can't dodge it in the traditional sense. I'm just gonna say that like if you're dodging it, it just means that you've like properly braced yourself to avoid the damage. Because it's sort of like it's sort of like sweeping across the whole room.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I light myself on fire and embrace the heat.
It still hurt. The shockwave aspect of it still hurts you, but you look very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Very
back down
hot.
to 2. I'm back down to 2 dodge.
And Cinderella just sort of like she steps back after the attack is done. She just goes, "That's a little bit better. They keep it a little bit too cold in here for my tastes. Wouldn't you agree?"
So, was that Solar Beam, or was she charging up just Heat Wave because she can't properly do Pokemon moves?
Are you
she was
saying that?
Yes, in character.
So
she was
Okay,
more
there we
she was more just doing how I decided to play that attack, which was originally just the original concept for her in this fight was, well, what if she could just attack all of you guys at the same time? And then I thought, no, I need to make that attack at least like a little fair.
Is it my turn now?
Yes.
Armorex is gonna do kind of a cool motion. And he's gonna say to Cinderella, not too bad, but here's mine from Armorex with love, and he's gonna have the big fist being made, except it's going to unattach from him, and a giant Armorex fist is just gonna go flying at Cinderella, like a rocket, like thrusted like fist.
Ooh, I like that. Give me brawn melee. With still the -1.
Damn it!
She's got that heat wave defense, dude.
She's a hot commodity.
I'm going to use a hero point. That was worth it.
Solid.
That was pretty worth it.
And it does like the cool thing as it's flying forward, it's like leaving like a trail of like smoke on the ground because it's low to the ground.
Ooh, nice.
Like it's kicking up the dust for how fast it's going.
You know what? I'll say for 3 successes, not only does it do that, I'm gonna say you also at the last moment pull it up and turn it into an uppercut.
Hell yeah.
It just sort of like sends her sort of like flying off the ground and going like a bit of sort of like landing a bit of a ways away. She kind of has to take a moment to sort of like pick herself up and dust herself off and just sort of go like, "Whew. What, have you been practicing or something?"
Maybe a bit. But hey, I come with all kinds of accessories. He's continuing the action figure joke.
Okay. So next up is Barrel. Kaboom.
Ooh.
You have got you have got like sort of like 3 damage incoming as Barrel just sort of like picking himself up, like in the same motion, he just throws his cannon arm forward and just smacks you in the side of the head with it.
Yeah,
You hear like a brief like ringing in your ears as it collides. And he finally sort of like staggers back up and he just goes, "Oh, you are a dead man." Seems like Barrel is very mad at Kaboom for fucking just fucking myrtleizing him with that last attack.
Yeah.
Only 6 damage.
I just realized I never said my rival for this.
I was actually gonna mention that to you on your turn.
Probably
also-
Man, right?
Also,
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
which is right now because I think you were supposed to go before Barrel.
That's okay. But yeah, it's definitely gonna be a Tattoo Man,
Okay.
and my attack this turn, since Francis is an intellectual, seeing that he is blinded, so his other senses are heightened, I am going to
Burn his ears off.
I am going to sneak up to his side and just scream in his ear as loud as possible.
Screech attack.
What is a flip for yelling in someone's ear?
I feel like that's gotta be wit.
Sneaking? Does Francis have good
Rewind.
sneaking?
I've got 2 sneaking,
You know what?
but I don't
I'm gonna
Jeez,
okay.
perform.
This is gonna seem like a weird one, but I'll explain my reasoning. I'm gonna say presence because it's a big sort of like,
Yeah.
you know, it's presence in the same way like performing an instrument would be presence perform.
Right,
But
yeah.
I'm gonna say because this is dirty fighting, I will give you presence streetwise.
Oh shit!
Yes.
Screaming.
I've got 4 streetwise. And then I get, is that +1 for my rival, I think? Or is it +2?
I think. Hold on, I'll pull it up in the book.
I got it right here somewhere.
I get the. I
Oh,
feel like
it's
it's
2.
plus.
Yeah,
It's
plus
+2, but he also gets it against you.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
Ooh, Cynical's the anti-Joker though. You know.
I mean,
This is
that
this
is
is a
crit.
very
I
fun
mean, no, he
antidote.
usually.
Yeah, sure, I'll anti-Joker.
I know he.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
I'm not totally selfish, asshole.
Damn, I'm glad I didn't have to say it.
That is
5 successes on the
success.
screen.
Not bad.
He fucking Kazu in his ear.
Yeah.
That's like T-Rex that actually does damage.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you just scream into it. You scream as like loud as you can into his ear. It's so loud that it hurts the ears of like the rest of you a little bit.
Luckily, I have a helmet on.
I was
And
reminded of
it's so bad that
Avatar
he
Last
like
Airbender
it
episode.
knocks him off balance.
I have a
gonna say-
question. What would have it been if we had kept the Joker in, just out of curiosity?
Oh, Francis would have whispered seductively in his ear.
That would have been really funny.
dude. Fuck.
I mean, it's good for combat, but that'd been much more in character of like screw it up. Damn it! Oh well.
After this fight, maybe not about me and you.
Yeah, it's like,
You
Hey,
come here often, baby.
hey, I really like your tattoos. You should like show me where you got them sometime.
I'm both okay and slightly upset with the anti-Joker now. Goddamn, I shouldn't have asked. Now I feel empty that we don't live in that world.
So like, when we Joker, the successes really don't mean anything at that point?
You know, I play it by ear.
Yeah.
Sometimes they can be successful but still backfire.
Yeah. The only real rule of a Joker is
to
that
make it fun. Isn't that what the manual says?
More or less. I think the real rule is like it's supposed to be like, you know, it's supposed to be like the worst thing that could happen from the worst result that could happen like feasibly from the success from the action you're taking.
But also
my design doc for Jokers is just how do I turn this action into something way funnier?
Yeah, I like that. That's a way better rule.
The Joker, dude.
Good Joker, baby.
All right, so
you knocked them off balance.
Yeah,
too.
you kind of your scream just sort of like your scream like knocked him on his ass and also probably gave him tinnitus.
Oh, nice.
Like permanent hearing.
Now he can't even hear us. I was just getting so sick of him asking who was saying anything.
They just went ah! He just yelled in his ear, "Who fucking cares?"
Yeah. That brings it to Croc's turn.
Alright. I'm glad you didn't move him because I was planning this turn. I'm gonna leapfrog the tattoo guy for more emotional damage and slam down my briefcase on barrel.
Ooh.
Nice.
Combo right there. It's gotta be.
I feel like the leapfrogging does make this agility. Melee.
Alright.
Ooh, is this another
I like
song
it
added
was
to
the
the playlist,
obvious
or is this
choice
always
right there.
here?
No, I did this one.
Nice.
Very nice.
And I'll hero point.
Mm-hmm.
Let's
Nice,
go.
nice.
Yeah.
These guys have got to be close down to the count. We've been doing good damage to them.
You guys have been
Well,
doing pretty good damage.
I guess you did get some good hits on Cinderella.
Did anybody else hit? Has anybody else hit barrel in between the other attack?
Well,
trying to get
no.
I don't believe they did.
There was the lethal 6.
Just the 6?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking like between the 6 and this attack. I don't think
didn't
anyone else
attack,
attacked
no.
him. So I'm just so Croc. So he's kind of like the tattoo guy is just sort of like partially just kind of like on his sort of like knees on the ground, like trying to like get himself back up. And you put 2 hands on his shoulders and just push him back down to the ground, propelling yourself up. Until you're just giving yourself just enough height to sort of like grab the briefcase from your sort of like from like under your jacket and just like slam it down right on the top of Barrel's head.
That is
Isn't
exactly what I was
Barrel
envisioning.
Barrel
Isn't
is
So I
is bald.
like to imagine Croxy's reflection of himself as he's slamming the briefcase down.
Like in his eyes?
No,
His
in the
barrel
reflection
looks
of the bald man because Beryl is bald, so he sees it just in like the
shiny
head.
bald head just has like a momentary like vision of what's about to happen to it.
Bonk.
And Beryl just kind of like he's like grabbing his head. He's grabbing his head with like his with his normal arm and kind of just sort of like, you know, just sort of like instinctively placing the cannon arm on his head, even though it's not really can't really hold anything. And just kind of like staggering back, like, what the fuck? How did he get that high?
Try asking your friend over there if he can still hear you.
You underestimate the flight
What?
powers of our friend Croc. Oh my god, it's like that scene from fucking Tales Get Trolled with like that character that has no ears.
What? Dude, that's like my favorite joke from Tales Got Trolled. That character appears for like one chapter, but he's the funniest guy. Where he just goes, I have no ears. They can't troll you if you can't hear what they're saying. And he goes, oh, that's a pretty interesting ability. What?
Ability.
Oh man.
All right. Looks like Kaboom's turn now.
Ooh. Well. This would have been funnier when you could hear, but I did want to do this where I be like, hey Francis, you missed one, as I like feign and pull a grenade behind his ear and blow it up.
Holy shit.
Insult to injury, dude. God damn.
He does a thing where his hand is empty and then he pulls the grenade from behind his ear.
Yes.
If he didn't have tinnitus before.
Alright,
Definitely has it now.
give me.
No, he's doing it to the opposite ear that I screamed in.
Oh.
Well, hey, save that for the number. Save that for till we see how many successes he has.
That is true.
I'm
You
gonna
can
say he
do
needs
this,
at least
dude.
3 to say it into the ear that can still hear. Give me wit and explosives.
This guy's gonna end up like
Okay.
Gabe L, where he's not dead, but he's just like
In
traumatized
pain.
beyond living.
What else happened to Gabe L other than me?
He got
Gabe
arrested,
L in
right?
Dude, we
Custody or- yeah,
tortured
he's in
that guy
custody.
brutally. He's earless now.
3, right? Yeah. It's 2.5.
Yeah, that would be 3.
Oh,
Joker's a
And
success.
all hero point
There's some more successes in there.
and drive.
Oh, hell yeah!
Drive.
Oh.
Holy yeah!
But isn't that technically 2 crits also?
Not 2 crits. That's 2 successes.
Just 2, right?
Oh.
each.
So that's
four.
5 successes and
And
2
the
jokers.
Jokers.
2 jokers.
Yes.
Ooh.
Dingle, you take it away.
Okay. Oh, I know exactly. I know exactly what to do. I know exactly what to do for this one.
Oh.
So you did get 3 successes, so you do go to the correct ear.
It was 5 successes.
5 successes. Well, you
But
passed
3
the
was
3.
3 was the cutoff for
Oh,
for,
okay.
for saying your one-liner into the right ear. So you do the trick and you go, hey Francis, you missed
one.
You missed one, and as you do the he reaches up and grabs your arm, and and it is at this point that you notice that he does in fact actually have a tattoo of a grenade under that ear, which he which while he's holding your arm, he sort of like he picks it up and he picks it off and pulls the pin on it, and he just goes, "He sure as fuck did."
I like to point out that I'm over here.
Both of you are taking this 5 damage.
Alright.
Is Kaboom dead? Oh shit.
Boom is dead.
He went.
You went kaboom.
Does at least Tattoo Guy get knocked the fuck out?
No.
Oh, he
Oh
is.
my
Oh
God.
hell yeah!
He
Oh
is.
shit.
He's hard
He-
as nails.
He just kind of like he's sort of just like his head like still smoking. He just kind of like lifts himself up, and it's just like when the smoke clears, you guys see he just has this like absolutely like maddened look in his eye, and he's just looking around and just going like,
His eye.
"Ooh, I gotta say, I was not expecting you pussies to put up this much of a fight."
Guess we have been picking on him quite a bit.
Your inkwell's about to run dry, villain.
He cannot hear you say that.
He goes, what?
What?
What? All right, Larry, it is now your turn.
Larry, help us over here with these guys.
Larry, did you find
Okay,
that guy
so,
yet?
Is the boss here around? Did I find him?
No,
No.
absolutely not.
Okay, so I'm gonna assume. Okay, so I'm gonna assume I was facing the opposite direction. I didn't even know there was a fight going on.
No,
Okay, so I'm
no,
gonna-
100. You were so laser focused on looking for this guy.
I got
You
shot
turn
and I
around
still
and you
didn't
just
even
see
know it
just
was up.
like, yeah, you just see like a bunch of like battered and smoking villains, and like just kaboom, just like on the ground, motionless, and you're just like,
Okay,
huh.
and let's get some lobster logic on this, okay? They're fighting villains. That's normal. Everything seems to be going normally, okay? So what do I really have to do in this situation? But wait. I got hair on my head, right?
Okay.
So does somebody else. There's something wrong here with the foot. I'm gonna
Tattoo
charge
guy?
forward and take her hair.
He's seeing red for Cinderella's hair.
It's the only thing wrong with this picture to me.
That's the only thing wrong with this picture.
Yeah, this woman
I
should
think-
not have hair.
I think that is also gonna be a brawn melee -1.
Is it? How much drive did I use earlier?
You should be keeping track.
I don't think you used any
Did
drive
I use
earlier.
all of it? I used
Did
at least
you?
one. I know I used one.
No,
I
that
did,
was
I did
Doc
for
that
sure.
used all of it, didn't it?
I feel like you might
No, I
have just
pulled
used it. I
one
feel like
drive.
you might have
I
just
think
used a
he
hero
did
point.
one. I think he did one.
No, I did. I definitely did a drive with the hero point. I think
Okay.
I just did one though.
Fair enough.
So
I'll take-
what I was saying though, counteract and it put another drive in there because I got a lot of drive. Also, I'm a hero.
That's
So-
all your drive now.
No, but that was a hero
Notes?
point though.
Oh,
That's
Okay, you're right. You know what, Cynical? I like your attitude.
Look at your pyramid.
Oh no.
Thanks, dude.
Hey,
Do I get the hair?
I like your 4 successes.
5.
5.
It's hard to
5.
see in the pyramid, but that was fine.
Now it's like a new shittier pyramid.
We're going for the straight emotional damage
me-
again. It's the only way to beat Cinderella.
Gotta go for the,
I mean, it's not necessarily emotional if I'm cutting her head off. You know?
Don't.
I mean, I don't-
cut that off.
You know, I'm a lobster. You know what I'm saying? I got big claws.
Don't cut.
Okay.
I'm going for the hair.
You. Okay, so for 5 successes, you grab two sort of like you run up and like you jump up and sort of just like grab two clawfuls of hair on either side, and then just like with both gravity and like the strength of your lobster claws, you just pull down and just sort of like bring her down and smack her head off the floor.
It's like very brutal, very simple.
Oh, no, I broke Larry's hair.
Do I have a second wig now, though?
There he goes.
Yes, you do. Afterwards, you do. Afterwards, you do pick up the. You do take off the wig.
He's still alive, right, Dingle?
No, yeah,
I
she's just
fashion
knocked
it
out.
I fashion it into a beard.
Larry is now haired and bearded.
I guess we could call him Santa Claus.
No.
Dude!
I'm gonna have such a hard time deciding hero points this session.
This has been a fucking baller session for all 5 of you.
And that's it. That's all I want him to do.
Alright. So, I'm gonna say... So Armor X, I pictured you more like around here, because you were sort of squaring off with Cinderella.
Yeah.
And that is important, because I'm gonna say that, I'm gonna say the tattoo guy. He just goes. He sort of like tilts his head like over his shoulder and kind of like looks at and sort of like he sees your back, Armor X, and he kind of yells like, "Hey, buddy, nice ink."
Yeah, you watch too many Japanese crime dramas, and what do you know? Get that done.
He kind of like slowly kind of like wanders up to you and just goes, "Yeah, I didn't catch any of that. Hey, mind if I take a look at the tat?" And he just sort of he palms your back, and then with like a very swift motion, yanks a dragon off of your back.
Oh my god.
The dragon cobra.
Yes. So
awesome.
there's now a sort of like a snake dragon just kind of like coiling itself around this guy. And I will say that is his turn. Which means that now it's your turn, Armor X, because the person faster than you is currently unconscious.
Armor X is going to grab the dude by the forearm after he had pulled the tattoo off. And Armor X is going to use his rocket, like the rockets on his boots, to thrust upwards and bend his elbow completely the wrong way.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Give me brawn and melee.
Going to use drive. Another drive. Yeah,
Come on, do it all.
And my last hero point.
Let's go.
Worth it.
Okay, 3 successes. Damn it. Not as much as I'd wanted, but
That's
Worth
good.
it.
You just bend.
there's a
both
lot of
arms
damage done to this guy
halfway.
already.
Yeah, this guy's got a lot of abuse done.
And even though he can't hear, Armor X is going to yell at the top of his lungs, which I'm not going to do. I'm going to yell a little bit, but I'm not going to yell at the top of his lungs, but
You better
in
yell
character,
on top of your lungs.
Armorax is going to yell, "You better hand over that ink back, buddy!" As he is once again bending his elbow the completely the wrong way, to the point where, like, just using like the pure force of like the knee against the elbow to just bend the bone and muscle the wrong way.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, you hear like some pretty sickening like cracks of sinew and bone as this is happening. and at this point, the dude just kind of like the dude he yells out, but like it's not even like a pained yell as much as it's just like he is very excited that the stakes have gotten so high.
Is this dude not out yet?
He's getting there.
I thought Cinderella was the main boss, and this guy is a fucking tank.
Each of them, well, I can save that for after the fact. Each of these guys had their own gimmick, and this guy's was health.
He's got like tattoos of little hearts somewhere.
I will say it is now going to be Francis's turn.
Alright. I think we all know where Francis is going with this now, you know. We took away his seeing, mostly. His hearing. Now I'm gonna walk up to him and I'm gonna do the old gotcha by the nose trick and rip his nose off.
I guess that's also brawn melee.
Just imagine you like welding it together.
Welding it?
Oh, like pinching it and then like...
Yeah. And then like after I rip it off, I'm obviously gonna like cauterize it for him so he's not bleeding profusely.
Yeah.
Just with an extra hot flame, though.
Yeah, well, of course, because you said
Because he's a bad guy.
That is actually surprisingly a lower flip than the rest of my flips against. But I do get +2. I do get +2 against him, I guess.
Yeah,
True.
Yes, you do.
I don't even know. I don't even know if I can.
Got
have
your
a hero point,
nose.
Doc?
I'm gonna use this. I guess I have to use a hero point for this one.
That's pretty good. Ian. This is the guy we're mangling the most, by the way.
you kind of just pinch and pull his nose.
Doesn't come off.
Yeah.
No,
No.
You rip the skin a little bit, but not a
you're
lot.
not gonna permanently maim a man with 2 successes.
Well, after I kind of try to pull it off, I'm just gonna like give it a little flick at the end too, just. Bing. And then I'll do the thing where I stick my thumb through my fingers, be like, "Got your nose," and stick my tongue out at him.
So he's like still standing, but he's just like sort of like he's just kind of like just sort of like standing there, just sort of like frozen with like just like a big fucking like crazed grin just sort of plastered on his face.
Dude's a fucking masochist.
And
it's alright.
Francis,
Yes.
you have got 3 damage coming your way
Oh no.
as a
2 dodge, 2 dodge, Francis. You still have 2 dodge.
I still do have 2 dodge.
as another like loud reverberating boom rings out, and like another cannon shot just sort of hits you just like squarely in your arm.
Hell.
And you're surprised it didn't like rip it off. It's just sort of like it's just sort of like dangling from like its socket.
It's like dislocated.
Yeah.
Jesus. Just pop it back in.
No, I'm a man. I'm just gonna leave it,
Walk it off.
and I'm gonna hopefully I get to attack again. I'm gonna do a nasty bitch slap with just pure momentum. And
Yeah, bitch slap it, and then as the bitch slapping it, that knocks it back into its socket.
yeah,
We'll see.
let's see if I can pull it off. 'Cause I'm also weakened.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Croc, it is your turn though.
What's Cinderella doing right now?
She's knocked out.
She's currently, hopefully breathing, because she was knocked she was knocked unconscious by the wig removal attack.
Oh right, okay. So she's out of combat.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's out of commission, dude.
She's alive, just out cold.
I'm like standing atop her body with her wig as my new beard.
Right. Yeah.
Lobster on a mission.
I'm just gonna sucker punch Tattoo.
All right, that's just a classic brawn melee. It don't get more brawn melee than a punch.
That's a punch, sucker.
Dude, damn, that's a punch, dude.
That's a punch.
Pop. Pop, pop.
You just
Oh.
you just send a straight jab right into the back of this guy's head.
Oh.
And without any sort of audible reaction from him, his body just sort of limply just sort of hits the ground. And Armor X, you notice that after a moment of his sort of body falling to the ground, the dragon that was around him kind of flies up and sort of scrambles around wildly for a moment, and then eventually just sort of dissipates. And I will say it's on your back, so you can't exactly see it, but the tattoo, now that this guy is faded, his power has reverted the tattoo back to a tattoo.
Armor X can't see, so he's like, no! That meant a lot to me. And he turns around to cry, and then everyone else can just see it still on the back.
Armor X is down on his knees, just with a look on his face, just thinking
He's
of
facing this way though. He's facing this
Yeah.
way, so everyone else just still.
He's just thinking of all of the hours and hours of sessions it took to get that tattoo, to get that full back tattoo.
I go over
Just
and pat him on the back. I know a place, buddy. Don't worry. Yeah, that's so good.
Croc is saying this fully being able to see the tattoo.
He's literally patting the tattoo.
Yeah.
This has been a really good session, I want to say.
Really?
It's one of the, it's funny. I always worry that the sessions that just end up being just a boss fight, I always worry that they're a bit too I don't know. I worry about them, but you guys really come up with very creative things in combat.
I'm actually surprised I didn't think about it before, but I'm pretty happy with the launching of the giant fist gauntlet.
All right.
I just cut people's shit off generally.
That is true.
So-
You generally do that.
I'm a vicious pair of scissors.
Is it whose turn is it? Kaboom's?
Kaboom. I'm gonna say, so Kaboom, you start kind of squaring up at Barrel, who's the last person left standing, and then I'm gonna say, all of you guys all feel just sort of you guys all feel sort of just a rumbling from beneath you.
Huh?
Could everybody flip agility and melee?
Wow, that's
Actually, I will say one thing though. Kaboom. Since
Yes.
your turn was going to be a death saving throw, I will still let you do that.
Okay.
So you can just flip one card. Just one card for me.
I
Okay.
agility melee the shit out of it.
I can't hero point those.
You're take a look at me, bud.
You know, I don't know if there's actually a rule against that.
What?
Using like hero points and drive on a death saving throw.
That
You know
means
what?
I feel like
Oh,
that's
you know what?
fucking
I'll allow it.
super powered.
Yeah.
This is what being a hero is all about. Dying.
Fighting to your left.
Dying.
Doc, you still gotta
Alright.
flip your
I mean,
You know what? I'll say. Here's the thing. But here's the cost of having to do that. You do now have to give me agility in melee.
Yeah.
I figured as much. That's my...
Are you not gonna flip yours, Doc?
Oh,
He's like letting the anticipation build
I'm
up.
still weak
Oh.
in that.
for my
Yes,
weekend
you are.
with 5, is that 3 or 2 flips?
We round up.
Yeah, it's 3.
3.
This is a separate flip, so I'll hero point that as well.
I got
Ooh. Fancy. There we go.
Okay.
Okay, look at all
Okay.
this. Look at all this combined, boys.
You know
We're
what?
like landing in sync and shit.
You know what? Maybe I'm gonna use my last hero point as well.
Ooh.
Okay.
Classic 53.
Yeah, I guess 53 successes right there.
I think this is still pretty good.
So, so you guys are sort of like feeling this rumbling, and once you notice like a large crack appear in the center of the floor, you guys all have the sense and the reflexes to jump out of the way before just like a giant drill just tears through the floor of this place.
What the fuck?
You just
It's the mole people from The Incredibles.
Holy shit.
Voiced by
a
Go ahead.
a panel on this big drill machine opens up, and you see EXE just sort of like pop his head out, and just sort of like he grabs the tattoo guy and sort of like pulls him inside, and then he just yells, "Hey, Beryl! You can still walk! Get Cinderella!"
But what
Jesus
about all these
Christ,
successes?
what the
we
hell
did?
did you guys doing in here?
Do all these successes count for anything, or is that just dodging out of the way?
These successes count for you guys not getting hit by a drill.
Yeah.
Nice.
I want to latch onto the drill.
Well, hold on.
I will say, so Tattoo Guy is already in. Beryl is currently, he is sort of like, I mean, he's like very beaten up, so he's kind of like dragging the unconscious Cinderella to the pod right now.
Whose turn is it now?
I'm going to say this is no longer combat. They are fleeing.
Damn it.
Fair enough. I'm fine with that.
I'm crawling in through the fucking exhaust pipe.
Are you actually?
Yeah, dude. Come on. I still got the communicator on inside of me, right?
Well, it's fried. It doesn't work anymore.
Oh wait, can Armor X
so
in Quick
annoying.
Thinking create a small tracking device that sticks onto the like he throws the tracking device onto the side of like the machine?
Sure.
What role
Give
would
me
that
give me intelligence engineering
be? Okay, intelligence.
to make a to make.
Hold on. I have 2 engineering. Well, shit balls.
Actually, I just had a way better idea.
What, you're gonna eat the tracking device I make?
I'm gonna cut
then-
the drill part off.
I assume my tracker just kind of fizzles out, Dingle, if it's a Joker.
They're not
Well-
going anywhere.
Give me All right, Larry. Give me broad melee to try and like cut this very hard drill off.
Sorry, guys.
Big old claws. And
Watch.
I'm using my last fear point.
2 crits and all successes.
It was not all successes. It was 3 successes.
And no crit.
Pretty okay. It's not like cut a giant drill.
There was no crit. It's just a giant drill, dude. I got giant claws. You know, it's like a fucking rock paper scissors match. Claw beats drill.
That is true. I
Well
forgot
known
about that.
fact.
What happens to my tracker, Dingle?
Well, for now, what I'm gonna say is you make a tracker and stick it onto the side. As Larry attempts to cut this whole drill off, but has to settle for just like nipping the tip of it off. I will say in 2 actions, Beryl has definitely pulled the body of Cinderella into the pod. And
I was gonna say, with EXE so close, can I try a cheat code again to spawn?
Not in the virtual world anymore.
You're not. Well,
You don't have a controller to do cheat codes on.
This is Francis, though, we're talking about. He's gonna try it regardless.
I'm gonna say Francis does try,
Okay.
but you know.
do you want me to flip?
Give me one card. Give me one card.
He's the king.
I'm gonna say you motion with your hands like startlingly accurately, as if you were holding a real controller. But nothing happens.
What are you
Okay.
doing? What are you doing? Dude, what are you doing?
I'm trying to control the drill. Like it's an RC car.
So the drill kind of like slams shut, and then the drill is sort of like the drill kind of like positions itself to like stick back in the ground and just very quickly like tunnels another hole like very like away in just this big ass tunnel. And I will say the 3 of them have made their getaway.
So we haven't gotten. I'm saying this in character. So we haven't gotten any closer than we were before all of them.
I mean,
we did destroy a bunch of splatters.
We learned they can beat them all as long as they don't have a giant drill.
Armor X is going to make a little device that's actually the tracker, like scanner thing.
at least this hideout's toast.
Hey, free hideout, guys.
Do I know where the drill? Can I? I don't know where it is, but is the scanner working? Or I'm asking because I jokered on the tracker itself. So
It almost feels like we killed those squatters for nothing.
You open up the scanner.
It's John's.
You open up the scanner kind of like tracker, and you kind of think through it. The tracker is picking something up, but you do know you're situated enough in your surroundings to know that they were heading the opposite direction from Megachusetts. So you can only assume that green dot on the scanner tracker means it is not picking up a thing.
damn it. Well,
Is Dynamo City in Megachusetts?
It's hard not to be these days.
I'm gonna
It
say
is very mega.
I'm gonna say no.
It's not. Okay.
Okay.
with it all over, and there's no point to
We're
trying
like
to look
in
cool
New
anymore.
York Cityers.
Armor X
Well,
just
obviously not.
Armor X, instead of picking up the jacket he threw off, he just makes another one exactly the same, and the other one just sort of dissipates on the ground.
So, as you guys are kind of like standing there, sort of getting your bearings, you see like a barely recognizable Officer Felicitas sort of like burst into the room, and I say barely recognizable because like her skin is just like completely like metallic.
Oh.
And as she busts into the room and kind of like very quickly in like one motion kind of like points a gun towards your direction.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Felicitas, it's us. It's us.
Okay, she lowers her gun.
Who's that?
And the police
Felicitas.
chief.
Yeah,
The one that
the
can
one
turn.
Francis was
The
flirting
one that
with.
can turn stuff
So-
into metal.
I was role playing because we didn't
Oh.
recognize her. Sorry,
Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
I was too good.
okay.
Oh,
you were-
then
You were
Then if we don't
owning the
recognize her-
character. Brown's just method. He becomes his character.
If we
Yeah.
don't recognize her, then instead of that, Armrex
Thanks,
just
guys.
kind of just puts his hands up real quickly. As she
Yeah.
busts in the room.
Well, I would say, I mean, you can recognize her facial features, but it's just, she's like all metally,
Mm-hmm.
She
which
doesn't look
I
like a
don't think is
lobster.
something that you guys have ever seen her actually do.
No.
I don't think so.
Commissioner,
But once
is that
you- once
you?
you realizes it's-
who
what-
actually do.
Once she realizes it's you, she just sort of like she lowers the gun and kind of like slowly just like the metal just sort of like fades away like back into just like the normal skin color. She just sort of okay. If it's just you in here, I think that's everything then.
Unfortunately, the lieutenants of this operation got away in a giant drill, and the boss ducked out pretty quickly. We have no idea where he went.
Maybe the boss is the drill.
No.
Just kind of takes a quick little like. I guess I should have figured. I guess I should. No, it's not your fault. If these guys could get apprehended in one little scuff up, they wouldn't be so notorious, would they?
Feels like. Wait a second. So the boss has a desk, right?
Not anymore.
There wasn't anything about the desk being
We got
destroyed.
a hole.
There
I
wasn't-
mean, there was the big laser.
There wasn't like I mean there wasn't like initially supposed to be a desk, but Larry kind of willed it into existence with his search.
I always imagined one.
I did not Carrot Top.
Is there like a
had to be
file
desk.
cabinet or a computer that's still intact?
Well, there was a shockwave that went.
I'm
through, so-
asking.
No, it's
I was asking.
It's
the
fucked.
No,
what few like just sort of like austere pieces of furniture were in this room were pretty messed up with the combination of like the blast wave, the drill, and just generally there being like a pretty fucking big fight here.
Sorry, Commissioner. The pretty one basically torched the place with one attack.
Yeah,
You
she's
didn't
been known
have
to
call
do
me
that.
pretty.
The pretty one's actually just in here now, and Francis points at himself.
I was not talking about you.
That you turned that completely on its head.
That was good.
Oh, and Armrex is gonna walk up to Kaboom and try and heal him. I'm not gonna say the item because I haven't rolled it yet.
Kaboom. Oh, you're gonna. Okay, I was gonna say.
Operating
yeah.
word being try.
Could you not? I still have a
do you
Joker
mean-
in here, so don't fucking jinx it.
Intelligence and biology.
Hey, don't worry, I still have 3 jokers.
The Croaker.
Woo! The Croaker,
The
dude.
Croaker.
It was in there. Both of
You know,
those
there's
are
a
still in
reason
there.
they call it that. There's a reason they call it that.
It's true.
You thought it was the medical syringe, but really it was the
It was
lethal injection.
Oh,
All right.
What?
Hold on.
go Croaker.
Oh, because you're a frog, dude. You're not
Okay.
French, though.
I will say. So you do get heal. So, Armor-X produces sort of like this kind of like salve that he just kind of like rubs on your face, and you do feel 2 points of health better. However, your face does turn. I hope this works. This color. No, it does not show the hex code color. I was hoping it would, because I just generated a random hex code to see what the color was.
Very cool.
It's sort of like a.
I hate you, and I'm going
It's
back
kind
to
of like a.
saying the
It's
same
kind of like
stuff.
a very light spring green.
Ooh,
Like a frog.
that'll wash out after a couple of baths. Sorry about that. I mean, hey, it matches part of your costume. Kaboom.
Yeah.
What's that called when people turn yellow?
It's not jaundice.
Rabies?
Yeah.
What?
You got rabies?
Yeah.
Dingle, you could have just had him do the magic thing, and it would have turned his name a random hex code.
Oh,
I could have done that.
Oh, that was
true.
good.
Okay, but. So
Yeah, sorry,
yeah,
Commissioner. You can't even get any evidence out of this. So feels like it was just one big waste of time.
We burned
except
it all.
we got him to leave the nest at least.
So she kind of like cocks an eyebrow at you and just goes, "One big waste of time. Come on, follow me." And she sort of like she leads you guys out of this room, and she's like leading you outside. And as she does, you just see pretty much everybody in this hideout that wasn't those three has been arrested.
Oh. Mean we helped do all this, Commissioner?
I'm gonna subtly say, they made us watch them blow up that building a couple blocks away too. It was really, really horrifying.
Give me presence lying. Or you know what? I'll let you do presence or charm. I don't know which one's higher for you.
Presence and charm are the same.
Well,
so just do whatever.
Flipper's choice.
Well,
feels
just like fucking.
This is just a standard 1 for me right now because I only have 2 health.
Okay.
This is it, boys.
Everybody's just like uneasy now, like grabbing at their collars.
She like she flashes a glance at the 5 of you, mostly Kaboom, and just kind of goes, "Yeah, sure."
Well, Commissioner, we at least
I look back and I wink at the rest of them.
So, look, Commissioner, we at least helped with all of this. Narmarx kind of motions towards all.
We helped with the homeless problem.
No, could you stop interrupting?
It's very clear in the Dynamo City laws. Squatting is illegal.
But, Commissioner, we
dispense justice.
You're saying we at least helped with this bust at least?
Helped? Jesus, you got the three highest ranking members here to focus their attention all in a single room, and got the boss to turn tail. If you guys hadn't have done what you did, we probably wouldn't even have been able to get through the front door, let alone arrest all these fucking idiots.
I do feel well, I guess the way you put it that way, I do feel a bit better about our operation.
I do feel a bit better about blowing up that building.
Could you please stop? Can you stop?
You guys did good.
Stop?
You guys did good work here today.
For the most part. I just want to go home and sleep now.
I think you've earned that much. I'll call a cruiser to come pick you guys up unless you really fancy the wonderful Dynamo City metro system.
No, I don't.
I think
also,
we should,
Kaboom.
just so Armor X can be the Tunnel Snake again.
No. Also, I'm not even sure if at this point Kaboom would even be allowed back on the train.
I'm sure it'd be fine. I was wearing a disguise.
Yeah,
that was Kablooey. That was Kablooey that did that.
No, because as we're all leaving, everyone's like, Francis drops the sign. Proc takes off the barely different helmet, and Kaboom switches back all his grenades with flasks or whatever. Which ones were switched back, but they still all look the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just gotta leave all that sitting there in the rubble.
Live grenades and
off and
litter.
Put the beard on.
Yeah.
That'll be fine.
No, I'll take you up on that offer. I don't even feel like driving back. to the agency at this point.
So after a moment, like a big cruiser kind of like comes and you guys all sort of file in, and you guys
Croc's
are
sitting in that way where he has to like hunch his head a bit so his shoulders are like touching the roof.
They open a little sunroof in the back so Croc can just sort of stick his head out of it.
And that's just him literally sitting at normal.
Yeah, if you looked at it from the outside, it'd be like how you see crocodiles in the river, just see the eyes.
You're doing the thing where you like pretend to be like a log in the river, but it's like poking out of the sunroof.
Yeah.
You're like, can you guys slow down? Some birds are almost falling for this.
We head back to the agency. Are we gonna get a chance to talk to Gemini before the session?
Of course you will.
Oh Christ!
Next time on RPG.
What? That's not what I asked!
Oh yeah! Oh hell yeah!
I need to start taking notes about good parts.
Oh, yeah.
I did that today. I wrote so much shit down,
have them all up here.
just in case you guys steal one.
At least the ones I remember.
Oh, I gotta turn the air conditioning back on.
Dude, today like the temperature all yesterday it was like 90+ degrees. Today it like dropped 40 degrees. It's like 50s now. It's horrible.
Oh, it's still almost 90. It's 86 here. But yeah, it's very hot. I shouldn't have turned the air conditioner on in the first place, but there's a fucking AC vent like right next to my fucking toilet. So if it's like blowing while I'm taking a shit, it's like very uncomfortable.
Nice.
So,
I know what you mean, dude.
I turn it off when I have to take a shit, and then I forget to turn it on. But hey.
Okay.
Pretty cool.
I think this session went very, very, very well.
It was awesome.
Hell yeah. We all got some cool moments then.
I was trying to think of a pun. Larry, Will.
So well, in fact, that you guys are all getting 2 hero points from me to start this.
Ooh!
Oh, shut up.
Spoiled.
You did not.
Damn, maybe you're right.
No, fuck off, Brown. We did it.
Oh shit, dude, not. I meant that in like I was flattered kind of way.
Goodbye.
Jeez Louise.
Goodbye. That's all you hear from Doc.
Doc just leaves.
That's all I need.
There's Groovy.
Yeah. Hero points, sweet, dude. I'm out of here.
Yeah. All right. But in terms of the hero points you guys are giving out, we'll start off with Zegend, because this one is running a little bit long for you.
Let's go.
It's your fucking bedtime, mister.
I'm gonna give one to Armor X for the sweet ass attack on Cinderella.
Hell yeah.
Which one?
It was
mainly the massive fist one.
Yeah,
that
the one
was-
that actually detached from him and went flying, then turned into an uppercut.
Oh yeah.
And here comes a giant fist!
And second one to Francis for giving a guy fucking screaming in his ear. Just
Oh, I thought you were gonna say
phenomenal
because of the free tattoo removal job. He's a really nice guy like that.
Oh yeah, that too. Man,
Yeah,
everyone just
Francis,
had
the
great
majority of
experiences.
the majority of your turns were just like bullying the tattoo guy.
The
Which I'm now-
mangled,
which I'm now
basic-
reali- which
we
I'm now
mangled the
realizing-
tattoo guy. We mangled the tattoo guy. Basically.
Oh, that guy's gonna. Let me tell you,
Keep coming back with a vendetta.
that's gonna be. I'm gonna pull out all the stops for that fight when you guys see him again,
Oh,
because
that's
that
gonna
is
be good.
definitely gonna be grudge match.
Just whenever that comes, he's my rival. Just so we know. Which is weird, because I guess I created that character as well.
It's true. That is true. That character came from like your concept, and it just ended up being like Francis really just.
Oh,
wanted
the
to fuck
irony.
him up.
We all create our greatest enemy in the long run.
All right. Zell, I know that you generally need to get out of here pretty soon too. So, what are you thinking?
Good question. There was a lot.
This is I don't envy being in the giving hero points session this time. This is like
I
this
have
is a baller session for all of you guys.
have to give one for that, like, the beard surgery that Larry performed.
What's
There's one thing wrong, dude. That woman
Very-
doesn't have
haircut.
hair.
That was more of a
Yeah.
haircut.
I mean, yeah, but he turned it into a beard.
He did turn it into a beard.
Oh.
I surgically
And
removed her
surgically
hair and then
removed the hair.
surgically
Surgically,
and then grafted a beard onto
I
myself.
surgically removed her hair by knocking her unconscious and taking her wig off.
Yeah.
That's how lobsters perform surgery.
That's all. And that's actually all.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Lobsters don't have anesthesia. They just have claws that can hit people until they stop breathing.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Facts, dude. Straight facts. Lobsters are fucking savage. Shout out to all my lobsters.
Oh, and I mean, Armor X just had like a lot of cool moves. Plus, he made my face green.
You did make
So
your
am I,
face.
so I get is that you giving me one though?
That is
Alright. Just making sure.
just like in general, just very consistent,
The green O point.
consistently cool.
I forgot I had like two heavy hitters. I had the fist, and then I just fucking like fucked up a dude's elbow.
Yeah, that was brutal.
Actually, all of your combat flips were very successful. I think you had like an average of three successes every flip you had in
Yeah.
this session.
The only time I fucked up was with healing, but it didn't even fuck it up too bad.
No, yeah.
Just made his
he
face
just
green.
You just greened him.
Again, like a
I-
couple of
I didn't-
thorough like scrubs of the face.
Yeah,
I
However,
did one attack and got a beard.
should be
for
noted
it.
that it is not easy being green.
it's not. It really isn't.
Not easy being green. Yep, that makes it so all your rolls are halved until your face becomes ungreen. That's how hard it is being green.
Damn, it really ain't easy being green, dude.
Yeah,
Any-
But you
it's
do
not
get a
easy.
banjo as
And any successes that have no green in the card do not count.
wait, none of the cards are green though.
Don't worry, I'll replace my deck with green,
Place it with a Kermit the Frog deck.
except for the Jokers.
Oh yeah. Now that's thinking with
Thinking with
Squirtle.
green.
Alright.
That's thinking green.
All right. So cynical, you are currently the high roller of the hero points session. Why don't you spread the love
Damn.
a little bit?
I'll give one to Kaboom because he really fucked up Barrel pretty bad. That was a really good roll.
Kaboom also had very high flips this session. Just not all of them only hit the enemy.
Yeah.
And another one to Francis because he did two pretty good attacks against the tank of the enemy party. Both the Singe, which helped get rid of other weapon options, and the Yell, which just straight up fucking deafened him.
Not to mention that he tried to grab the harpoon after I burned it off.
That is true.
That did help.
Very true.
So yeah, those are my two.
All right. Doc, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking
I'm back.
that yeah, I'm back for one. I've been gone a while. And
I've never left. I've been here for years.
I'm thinking maybe one for a good game of leapfrog, you know?
I swear to God, I was gonna
dude. I
was gonna throw hands if someone did not give Zegend a hero point for that.
It was
That
on
was
the
my,
list,
like-
dude. It was
Yeah,
there.
that was my like debating between that and Sin.
Yeah, the leapfrog. I like the leapfrog.
It was solid.
And then I got to give one to Kaboom as well for following up my screaming act with a live grenade.
Yes.
Which I guess that was actually Tattoo that pulled the grenade out of his own ear.
Well,
The way I
he actually had a grenade
the way I pictured it in my head, both grenades went off.
Oh, is that what?
Yeah.
I pictured
yeah,
that
me too.
like Kaboom got like the whole way. He did the whole flourish, and
Yeah.
then Tattoo guy, which
To top it off.
I really
It,
wish I gave someone an excuse in that fight to call out his name. Because I'm tired of calling him Tattoo Guy. I did name him.
Can we know his name out of character?
No.
Also,
That's
this
not
is
how this
something
works.
I want to bring something up.
It's like gone.
I feel like you shouldn't be able to just name the red tokens after people. Like, you need to find a picture. Otherwise,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
just, where do we
I-
draw the line? Where do we fucking draw the line?
I agree. I actually totally agree. I think named characters should have unique sprites.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can do it now.
Hey,
we're
Dingle,
just
can I
getting lazy
show-
at this
Can I
point.
show that drawing now? Then, if they're asking about it,
Oh yeah, I forgot that you never showed that. I forgot that you
I'll
never
show
showed
it.
that.
All right.
drawing.
Hold on. I'll.
Well, actually, hold on. Just let's let everyone get through their hero
Oh,
points.
okay,
'Cause
okay.
I think Doc still has another one to give.
No, it was just.
Oh wait, no, that's
Oh,
right.
oh,
You
yeah.
gave one to.
I
That
think
is
Brown has to
correct.
give it.
Yep.
Zebra?
Yeah, what
Last,
about little old me,
last,
huh?
last but never least.
Brown.
Well,
Brown, what are you thinking?
Least, but never
Sometimes
last.
least. Well, I am last though, so I've only got. See, actually, I'm glad that I went last though, because I literally wrote everything I would give somebody a hero point for, and I erased them as other people gave hero points for them.
Yeah.
And now I've got 3 left. If you guys would have done one more that I wrote down, Dingle would have been getting a hero point. Just saying. Just saying.
Damn.
Okay, Francis is getting one for going after the nose after he took out the eyes and the ears, because that's just fucked up. That's some dirty fighting. I respect that. That's heroic. Wait. Okay, anyways. Cynical getting the second hero point for freaking out about his back tattoo, even though it was still there.
That's just in
That was a
character,
good bit.
man.
That was a good bit.
That's actually a really
was
good bit.
good.
And until further notice, until he happens to maybe see himself in the mirror while taking a shower or something like that, he's
And,
still not
like-
going to know that he still has the tattoo.
And like
I had a
could
bunch of
totally-
other ones too. Like, continue.
I was gonna
Totally
say,
what?
I could totally picture Armor X not looking in the mirror to see the back tattoo gone for a long while.
He's still,
Okay.
like next session,
Armor X refuses to look at a reflection of his back. He's just like, I'm not ready. I'm not ready to accept it yet.
We just all console him.
Yeah.
I'll just keep in the joke going because y'all are dicks. That's good, though.
That's fucking great.
Who's
That's
the
great.
anti-Joker? Because I want to show this drawing before.
I was just about to ask.
Oh yeah.
I just went, so who wants to go? Hasn't had it.
Who
in a while.
wasn't funny this game?
Everyone was
me,
funny.
me mainly.
All right, Dingle, you're the
Okay,
anti-Joker.
Dingle's the anti-Joker.
Can
I'm
Dingle
going
be
to-
the anti-Joker?
No,
I will-
no.
It's
Well,
a
the thing
very,
is-
very bad idea.
I will use it on an enemy.
That's the thing, and we don't want
Oh.
that.
Well, you say that. You say
Who
that
hasn't
except
had
you
it?
used the hero point on Larry. Do you remember that?
Who?
Well, yeah.
All right, I want to show this picture. Who has the fucking anti-Joker?
Me.
Dingle.
All right,
Zedge.
Zedge is the
Damn.
anti-Joker.
Zedge, dude, he fucking
Zedge.
took it.
He's
He
got it.
fucking
He's got
took
it.
it from
All
all
right.
of us.
Before you leave, Zedgen, because I know it's very late, and this is for everyone else too. Check in the RPG chat. I've had a design for Cinderella for a long time, and that's actually I gave the character for Dingle to use.
Okay, nice.
Oh, she's got
Some
hair.
big titties, dude.
Yeah, she does. Why wouldn't I? I drew her. I can give
Yeah, why
women.
does she have
I can
hair?
give my.
Hey, this is inaccurate.
No,
why does
hold
she have
on,
hair?
hold on. This is long before you started this like thing going. So that's what her hair canonically looked like if she would have let
Can
it
you
grow.
do
I
like a-
request a bald version immediately.
do
No,
like
I
a
am not
quick
drawing a
edit?
bald version of
Yeah,
this character.
You
Wait,
don't
you
have to
tell me you don't
okay,
draw
actually,
the hair on a separate layer?
No.
You're telling me you don't have the
Hey,
hair
can I-
layer?
Do you mind if I hurt your art a little bit?
No, I
Like,
do
just, like,
mind.
mess
Please
with it?
don't. Please don't. Please don't.
Are you sure?
I am sure. This is the one
Can I
time
do
I
it
mind.
for, like-
Please, no, please. I actually do
Wait,
mind.
this is
Do not.
the one time?
Yes. This character is important for later, man. I assume you're supposed. I assume
dude.
Zell's posting that to put that on Larry's token later.
Is that whose
on there right
beard
now.
is that,
Oh
dude?
fuck!
Whose
That
fucking
is
beard is
that
that?
is beard.
Beard is on the
Second result on
claws.
Google.
Yeah, that's good.
Under transparent color on Google.
Yeah.
It looks so. It looks like you did it yourself. Is all I'm saying.
That was
It
like
looks
2 seconds.
scary. Like
But,
it kind of reminds me of Little Alex Horn.
Oh yeah, a little bit,
But
but
It's
longer.
got that kind of like. Yeah, it's definitely longer, but it's just like something about the shape of it.
But guys, what do you think of my character design as well? By the way, now I've been able to
Oh,
finally
looks
show
awesome, man.
it. Dingle's already seen it. Obviously, he's the DM.
Oh yeah.
I was expecting something a little more athletic for her, but I think the dress looks
I don't
great.
know.
It does.
I mean,
Look
to be
nice.
fair, she doesn't really do anything athletic. She's kind of like
Yeah.
I've kind of made her sort of like a spellcaster in all the encounters she's been in.
That's
Yeah.
true.
What do you think? What do you think, Brown and Doc?
Oh, I like it.
Listen, I'm just sad that you won't let me make her bald.
I'm sorry, but I'm
Using,
really
like,
proud of this character
Photoshop.
design. I'm not the biggest fan of people editing my drawing.
Brown's literally in the comments doing now draw her bald.
But it's like a wide stretched out version of like Goku. Now draw her
you,
bald.
Are you gonna make this into an NFT or whatever that is? And
No. God no. I'm not a fucking idiot.
Oh, I just remembered. Today's the 23rd. Today's the day that Charlie Bit My Finger becomes an NFT.
Oh my
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to figure out how do I make this
What? Wait, what?
how do
The,
I how do I
Someone
how
I
do
don't know if
edit
it's
a
like I
token?
don't know if it's like the parents or like
I
the
think it
actual
was
or
the-
one of the people in there, but they're taking Charlie Bit My Finger off of YouTube. They're pulling the video down to make it an NFT.
how do you
That
do
is
Oh, that sounds
absolutely
really
retarded.
cool, really amazing,
Yeah.
so dope. Hey, we should all go download Charlie Bit My Finger and then repost it on YouTube.
Hold on.
That's the thing. That's gonna happen the
It's
second
already.
it.
It already has.
Yeah, I mean-
yeah, dude, come on.
I mean, it's like, what do you mean? What are you talking about? We're gonna take it down and make it an NFT. Okay,
you
cool.
wouldn't download a digital car.
You wouldn't download Charlie Bit My Finger.
That video did fucking suck, to be fair.
Hmm?
I think it's so bold of them to assume we wouldn't download cars.
Hey,
Bro, if I could
No,
download a car,
anyone
if I could
who-
download a car and then like just drive it.
anyone who
Oh my
knows
God,
how
you
to
kidding me?
edit
I own
the
like
tokens,
100 cars.
anyone who knows how to edit the character pieces for
I'd have a
For-
horse,
for-
dude.
anyone who knows how to edit the character pieces for the RPG room, I posted a transparent version of Cinderella.
We
to-
can't.
I probably
change the
will at some
token.
point.
How
I
are we
want to tidy
gonna
up the rest
use
of them as
this?
well.
No,
shit?
I'll crop it down.
No, I meant she's not bald.
Brown, can you
Oh,
please
that's true.
stop?
She gets
I'm
wigs every
freaking the
time
fuck out.
we take another one off.
That's a fair
Brown, do you
point.
actually
That is
hate
a
it
fair
because she has hair?
point. Yes.
You actually genuinely hate my art because. Okay.
That I hate. Listen, you're putting words into my mouth, okay? I don't
Well,
hate
do you
it,
like
okay,
it?
but
Do you like the drawing?
It's true that she doesn't have hair. That's all I can say. There's
But do
one
you-
thing wrong with this picture
but do you
drew.
like the
Cynical.
drawing?
It's a great.
Do you like the
cynical.
drawing?
It's a fantastic piece of art. There's one thing wrong with it, and it's that she's got hair.
I'm
Okay,
sorry
I can't
to
believe Cynical
disappoint
just
you.
stopped Peggy.
I don't know who
that's
that
fucked
is.
up.
In my RPG?
I genuinely don't know who that
I'm gonna
is.
leave for that. That's
How
offensive.
did you stop that? Oh my